Basic Distillation. Moonshine Life Group. By J.B. Wagonmaker. Distillation is a method of separating two liquids that have different boiling points by heating the liquid mixture, and the liquid with the lowest boiling point will vaporize first. The vapors are then condensed and cooled, and the result is one liquid is separated from the other. In our case, alcohol has a lower boiling than water, so alcohol vaporizes first, and that's how we get the alcohol out of the mash and more concentrated. Now, if life were that simple, distilling alcohol wouldn't be that interesting of a hobby. The problem is when two liquids have a boiling point that is close to each other, the liquids don't separate plenty. This is the case with alcohol and water. When boiled, the alcohol vaporizes as well as some water, so you get a mixture of the two. You'll get more alcohol than water, so the mixture is more concentrated. Then there is all that wonderful taste and some bad tastes in the mixture that boils off. Some we want, some we don't. Different types of stills and flavors. When it comes to the different types of stills and flavors, there are two extremes. At one end is the pot still. In its simplest form, it boils the mash, vapors go out a tube, and it's condensed back to a liquid. If you were to take that liquid and run it again through the pot, still the concentration of alcohol or purity increases. Theoretically, if you do this over and over again, you'll end up with pure alcohol, no flavor. At the other end of the extreme is the packed column type of still. It's a tall column, or pipe, that is packed with material such as copper mesh. There is some sort of condenser at the top of the column that cools the vapors so the liquid can pour back down the column through the mesh and re-vaporize again. The idea with this type of still is that it's doing multiple distillations inside the column, so the purity of the alcohol, less flavor, is really high at the output. The taller the column, the better the packing, the more purity, less flavor, you will get from this kind of still. In between these two extremes are all sorts of variations: shorter columns, no packing in the column, using marbles for packing so there is less separation, different kinds of condensers so there is less reflux, etc., and the list goes on. Simple guide to which still to use. Pot still, making whiskey, rum, flavored alcohol. Tall packed column, making pure vodka. A Bob still seems really popular and easy to make. Getting good quality flavor with a pot still. This is the art you'll pursue as a hobby. Good ingredients is one aspect, but technique in running the still is the other. As the vapors come out of a pot still and are converted back to liquid, not only does the alcohol content change over time, the alcohol content is stronger at the beginning of the run and decreases towards the end, but the flavor changes as well. Good flavor comes into play in knowing what to collect, what to redistill. Thanks for watching. Shine, brother.